Hi guys, welcome to the video. My name is Pushpinder Gill. In this video, we're going to be talking about the conditions under which the lines are parallel and perpendicular, right? So we're going to be talking about what happens to the slope when the lines are parallel or the lines are perpendicular. So let's go ahead and find that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to understand what happens to the slope when the lines are parallel to each other. So if I say, let's suppose that this is my x and y axis, and let's suppose we have two lines here which are parallel to each other. Now if the lines are parallel to each other, they will actually be making a same angle, let's say angle alpha, on the x-axis, right? So pick up any two parallel lines, they will be making the same angle alpha on the x-axis. So what is slope? Slope is nothing but the tangent of the angle that the line makes with the x-axis, which means the slope of, let's suppose this is line 1 and let's suppose this is line 2. The slope of line 1 will be equal to the slope of line 2, which would be equal to the tangent of that alpha. Which means we can say that if the lines are parallel to each other, then the slopes are same, right? So if the lines are parallel to each other, then their slopes are same. Now let's try and understand what happens if the lines are perpendicular, right? So let's understand that. So let's suppose again, if I say that we have the y-axis here, we have the x-axis here, this, and let's suppose two lines are perpendicular to each other. So when I say perpendicular, I say when they meet, it makes an angle of 90 degrees, and let's suppose this is angle alpha. So if this is 90 degrees, this angle is also 90 degrees because of they're vertically opposite, and this is 90, this is alpha. Then what is this? Let's suppose this is angle beta, right? So angle beta, it's going to be angle beta plus angle alpha plus angle 90 degrees. It's going to be equal to 180 degrees because sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. From here, I'll be able to say that beta is actually equal to 90 minus alpha. If this alpha goes there and this 90 goes there, beta is equal to 90 minus alpha. And let's suppose this is another angle, then this angle is actually going to be equal to alpha plus 90 because sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees. So the sum of beta, which is actually equal to 90 plus alpha, plus 90 minus alpha plus 90 plus alpha will be equal to 180 degrees. Another way of saying this is actually an external angle for this triangle, which would be the sum of next two opposite interior angles. So this is nothing but alpha plus 90. So let's suppose this is line 1 and let's suppose this is line 2. The slope of line 1 would actually be equal to tangent of alpha, and the slope of line 2 would actually be equal to tangent of 90 plus alpha, right? So that is there. The slope of line 1 is tangent of alpha, and the slope of line 2 it's equal to tangent of 90 plus alpha. So now if we kind of expand this tangent 90 plus alpha, so this tangent of 90 plus alpha, it's going to be equal to sine of 90 plus alpha divided by cosine of 90 plus alpha. And if you watch the trigonometry video, you will know that the value of sine of 90 plus alpha is actually equal to cosine of alpha. So sine of 90 plus alpha is equal to cosine of alpha, and cosine of 90 plus alpha is equal to negative of sine alpha, right? So that means I can say that tangent of 90 plus alpha is equal to negative of, so this is cos by sine, which is going to be cotangent of alpha. So that means from here we can say that the slope of second line is equal to negative of cotangent alpha, which is equal to negative 1 by tangent alpha. So if I say m1 into m2, it's going to be equal to tangent of alpha into negative 1 over tangent of alpha, which means it's going to be equal to -1, which means if the lines are perpendicular to each other, the product of their slopes is equal to -1. So that is again a very important expression, that if the lines are perpendicular to each other, the product of the slopes is equal to -1. Another way of saying this is that if the lines are perpendicular to each other, the slopes of the lines are negative reciprocals of each other, right? So that's again an important point for you to understand. All right.